of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Watson off play action. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's brought down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give. This is Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. First carry for James Conner. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing Jones. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now Jones. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Jones. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. It's complete. It's Miller. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And now Cooper, slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson on the right side. This is Miller. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Deshaun Watson, and when you think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw. That's not an issue at all. He has great touch delivering the football. But that mobility, that added dimension, when he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. Last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the 1st quarter play. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Watson now to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here complete to Kelsey. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down. Barely picking it up, but they did. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On the draw, Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. That time a 9-play drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here. Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They run, Chubb, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he will have a first down here at about the 40.
When you're dead last in the NFL in 3rd down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about them picking up that one? That was big for them.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Watson. This is Miller, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a first down throw, Watson. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game, Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Watson looks to throw again. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Completion here to Claypool. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Jones now throwing on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This complete to Jones. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete. First down marker has the 31. It's 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will knock things up here late in the first half. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Here comes Nelson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. An Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, here's Watson.
That's complete, left side to Bateman.
That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Chubb. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. To throw is Watson. And that will be incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's...
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And I think the Browns got it. They did. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Watson. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here comes Nelson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Five yards remain on 2nd down.
Back to throw. Jones. He hits Adams complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Operating from the gun, Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jones.
Right back to Claypool, this time complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Back to throw again.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They hand this off to Harris. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Looking to throw. Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to a field goal.
And this will not be returned.
The drive. Watson.
That's complete. Okuebuna.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Chubb running right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The Steelers goal here on 3rd down. Back to throw.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10.
Right side, Claypool's got it. 2nd down at 5.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Jones on 1st down.
Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Davante Adams. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Pettis now on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now Watson from the gun on 3rd down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 2nd down and 4, Watson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Now Jones. It's caught here by Adams. And a healthy gain of 8. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, Connor stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Jones throw here into the hands of Jones.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. It's Kelsey on the ground. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot. These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Harris. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing Jones. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. Watson trying to get his guys moving. To throw, Watson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. Over the middle, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Pittsburgh, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.